$4.99. What? That is a steal of a deal.
Yes.
No annual fee. We have fraud protection on our credit card. You get extra flex, VIP financing. We got VIP events that happen throughout the year. Lots of perks. Lots of perks with the HSN credit card. Okay, am I going on?
No, right.
Amos is always trying to show me. He's like, here's a setup. And I'm like, but you set up five different setups. five sets. It's okay, so here's what we're getting. We are getting our SuperFast drain cleaner. It is a 2-pack. They are each about 32 ounces.
Yeah, 12 ounces.
12 ounces.
I'm sorry, no, 32 ounces.
Thank you.
Let me stop.
Let me stop. Come on, man. I knew it was 32. 32 ounces. That's 6 applications and 6 applications. It's going to clean your drains, and it's also going to open them all at the same time.
Yes.
This is a customer pick. There's over 1,800 perfect 5-star reviews, which is always blows my mind because we're not talking about this really cute dress that I'm wearing from Vivica A. Fox.
It's so nice.
We're talking about a drain cleaner that people are like, I love this so much. Let me take some time out of my day to write a perfect 5-star review. And you know what? Because it gets the job done. So no more of stuff backing up in the shower, in the kitchen, in the bathroom sink, any of that. Auto ship is available. That means that you'll get it to your doorstep, your next shipment, which is free shipping and handling for you, by the way, that you'll get it in April, then October, and then December. All right, let's see it in action and the difference that you get with this.
I'd love to show you, okay? If you have a clog at home, SuperFast is industry leading when it comes to opening your drains, but it's not a drain opener. Like Nicole said, it's a drain cleaner. So that means it opens the drain line, but more importantly, it's gonna clean that drain line squeaky clean where there's nothing sticky or oily. Now it's happening very fast, so let me explain the science. SuperFast is designed to turn your hair into foam. It turns your food into foam. It breaks down all your dirt, grease, and oil in the drain line. It breaks it down into a foam. We call that saponification. That's the dynamic way that it works by turning everything in the drain into foam. The foam breaks down into a liquid. You give us 10 minutes to happen. Then you run hot water for up to 5 minutes. That drain line comes back squeaky clean. Every single time you do it, squeaky clean. There's nothing oily or sticky in there to attract a new clog. You're gonna be clog free. You'll just run hot water. Unlike the consumer products from the store, you ready for this one?
Oh, I've been there.
You bought one of these before?
And I never did it again after I found out about SuperFast, let me tell you.
Gots to be careful. Products like these are highly corrosive. You can find them at any one of your home stores or depots, but products like these, they tell you to pour half the bottle down the drain. And the other thing is, the products like these may contain acid, ammonia, animal fats, bleach. Those are highly corrosive materials, but here's what's happening when you pour that down. 90% of the chemicals, they trickle, it'll ooze, it'll creep. It all gets down here, it gets past the clog, and it ends up down here at this curve unit. You see, this curve unit is designed to hold fluids to keep odors from coming back up and permeating through your house, but the chemicals are sitting there building heats of up to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. That's way too hot for the drain lines. Your drain lines aren't bulletproof. They're not made to get that hot. Think about this. It's cold out right now and all over the country. What does that mean? That means your drain lines are cold too. When your drain lines are going from extremely cold to hot fast from these corrosive materials, it's gonna crack. Easily it's gonna crack. You gotta be careful. You gotta be thinking about all these different elements that are gonna could happen when you use a product like that. I wanna give it about a minute. We're gonna come back to it. Let's move.
We'll give it a chance.
Yeah, let's give it a chance. Test tube number 3, you at home, count to yourself right now, how long does it take for this to activate? How long does it take to go to work? Well, clearly, it doesn't take long at all, does it?
Within seconds.
10 seconds or less, okay? 10 seconds or less. This is designed to break down last week's food, last month's food, or even last year's food. It's hardened and solidified in the drain lines, breaking it all down into foam like it's designed to do. Remember, we call that saponification. My dad's Professor Amos, he always taught me growing up, he said, son, above all things, get understanding. I want you to work smarter, not harder. So let the product do the work so you don't have to. What I'm trying to tell you is there's no need to grab a plunger or a snake and put any kind of wear and tear on the inside of the drain line. Just let your Professor Amos SuperFast drain cleaner get the job done. Now, let's move back to test tube number 2. You see nothing's happened over here. And you know, on the back of this bottle, they say don't mix chemicals. You've said that before. We say it all the time. You could have a chemical reaction. We have an innovative drain cleaning method. There's no acid in there's no bleach, there's no ammonia, there's no animal fat. So I can go right over top of those standing chemicals. Oh, and if I didn't mention this, just so you know.
Oh my goodness.
4 to 6 ounces is all you need.
Yeah.
Okay, don't use the whole bottle. 4 to 6 ounces, it gets right through those standing chemicals, it gets right through the standing water with that thick consistency, and it gets to work right away because it has an accelerated formula. So that means it starts to work in seconds. You're not waiting, you're not gonna wait 30 minutes like this one right here. You see that right there? take a good look. Okay, it's burping, it's gurgling. You see that science right there? That's saponification. Oh yeah, come on in, get a little closer. I want to show you the action here. I want to talk to this here.
Yeah, you can see it going to work.
You can see the action that's happening when you're using it. It doesn't wait. It doesn't wait. It goes to work. Whoa, there you go. Okay, it's burping, it's gurgling, it's breaking down the grease, the oil, the hair, the bug matter, the food source that's in there, because there's food source down there for the bugs and critters. It breaks it all down into foam, eliminating that clog. So now all you have to do, I'm going to put this hose in here. I want to explain this. Everything now has been suspended free from the inside of the drain line. It's all been broken down by being saponified. So now all you do is run hot water, and you run hot water for up to 5 minutes, and you'll see everything in there is going to pass right through the drain line and bring it back squeaky clean.
I mean, it's a difference whenever you get a product in your house that actually works, right? That's what you're looking for. You're looking for something to get the job done, not to get the job done hours later, to get it done pretty much on contact. And not only is it going to clean, but yes, it opens your drains as well. You get both bottles. They're 32 ounces each, so that's about 6 applications and 6 applications, 12 total. HSN deal price at $36.99, so $12 and some change to get home. We have free shipping and handling. We have sold well over 23,000 so far, but I mean, over the years here at HSN, we have sold millions of these bottles. Yeah, I think we're at 12.8 million. Yeah. 12.8 million, and that's in the last 15 years.
And we thank you. My dad thanks you so much. If it wasn't for you, we would not be here at all. So thank you so much. This proprietary formula, it does work. It does get the job done. Don't take my word for it. Look at the reviews.
Over 1,800 perfect 5 stars.
That's right, that's right.
Because it gets the job done. All right, so jump in the ordering process. Auto ship is more limited. That means it will ship to your doorstep. Your next shipment will be April, and then we'll do October and December for you. 084-478 is the item number. All right, I'll let Amos explain why he is showing this to you in your living room right now on a Saturday.
You're probably like, what is on my TV? My goodness, this is known as the dirtiest place in your whole house. This is the inside of the drain line of the kitchen sink. There's over 500,000 particles of bacteria per square inch in the drain line of the kitchen sink. You got to eliminate that because, Nicole, you at home, this is a food source. Bugs and critters are feeding on that. You could have an infestation down in the foundation of your drain lines if you're not eliminating that food source. Now, I say that to say this. You see this big hunk of oil byproduct right here? This is representing all that hardened and solidified grime on the inside of the drain line. This is representing that food source for the bugs and critters. This is what they're feeding on. This is how they're multiplying. They use 4 to 6 ounces. That's all I poured out. I just let it trickle out and let it go to work. Work smarter, not harder. No need to put a plunger on there. No need to put a snake on there. Give it 10 minutes to hear your drain lines burping and look, see what I'm saying?
Wow.
I couldn't even finish what I was saying.
No, you couldn't.
It gets the job done. It gets the job done effective. It's economical because remember, 12 applications, so that's 12 times you can open the drain line, 12 times you can clean the drain line. And we have a saying here at HSN, it's not if, it's when. You're inevitably going to have a clog. So get this and have it on the ready because it's all about having the right tools to get the job done. And when you actually run into that problem where you have the clog, like I had a clog last week, I was telling you my daughter with her beautiful curly hair. My goodness, we were standing in water for up to a week. I thought I waited too long. I thought I was going to have to call a plumber. Could believe that. Professor Amos's son, call a plumber. No, I ran an application of the SuperFast. I did it at nighttime. It was a good cleaning tip for you. When you get this at home, do it at night. If you have a second-story home, third-story home, start upstairs. Let it sit overnight. By the time morning comes, every drain down below you is going to be squeaky clean.
Absolutely, and that's what you want. You don't want to be able to stand in the shower and you're standing in water. You don't want to be in the kitchen and you're cooking and you're doing the dishes after a really great meal and then everything is just backing up, right?
My goodness,
You want to avoid that, so that's why it's always great to have that. I always have it underneath my sink. Let me tell you, I will not be without the SuperFast drain cleaner. You need to get this home. Free shipping and handling, $36.99. There's a reason why we have sold over 12.8 million bottles in the last 15 years. And there's a reason why we've always sold over 23,000 in just a handful of months. Not years that we have sold 23,000. Just in a few months we have sold this many. So if you want to go ahead and grab it, auto ship is available. That just means you never run out of it, right? You never have to worry about, oh, is it going to be in stock? Am I going to miss out? Am I going to run into a clog and then I don't have this on hand? Auto ship is always definitely the way to go, and you can cancel at any time. 084-478 is the item number. Take advantage of reading some of those reviews, those customer pick that we have with over 1,800 perfect 5 stars. So this is great because when we think about hair, This can tackle it.
This can tackle. Hair is the #1 culprit to every clog at home. Every clog consists of some hair. That's what I was showing you in that big tube. If it's curly hair, if it's straight hair, if it's pet hair, human hair. We have one of the only hair dissolving formulas in the country that we know of here at HSN. Pet hair, human hair, fuzzling or fur. You give it 10 minutes and hair breaks down into a foam and it all passes through the line. When you run hot water, my goodness, it gets the job done effectively.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to keep on moving through. So whenever I'm using my drain cleaner, Amos,
yes.
For those who are wondering out there, will it work on my drain lines? Will it work on my pipes?
Yes.
Tell them about that.
Okay, so this is safe for any application. Okay, so if you have an older home, if you have a newer home, a condo, apartment, no problem. Septic systems, PVC drain lines, old terracotta clay pipes, those are the bigger ones that run from under your house if you have an older home. This works on any application. You just won't believe it. It gets the job done effectively. There's no job too big or too small when it comes to SuperFast, so definitely use this on the smaller drain lines on your sinks and bathroom sinks and tub drains, no problem. But the bigger drain lines out in the garage floor, the 6-inch drain lines, the 8-inch, the 10-inch, don't worry about it. SuperFast is going to open and clean those drain lines. And if I got to mention this too. There is a huge community of people that are, live at the marina or maybe the RV, the sites. You can use this in the camper RV drain or the boat, the black tank or the gray tank. It's going to open those and clean them. It's going to eliminate all the drain gas and drain odors. And take a look at this. So I was saying there's no job too big or too small. This is the bigger drain lines right here. There's an application of our SuperFast in test tube #1. Test tube #2 is the consumer products that you see at the store all the time. Look at this. Okay, I want to point this out. Come on over to the consumer side right here, okay? You see this drain opener that you get at the store? It's loaded with corrosive materials. The chemicals go down to the lowest point and they sit there. And when they sit there, they start to build heats of up to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Remember, when things get hot in your drain lines, things start to expand. When things start to expand, thank you, it starts coming back up on you. You have chemicals and debris coming back up into your tub. I mean, for real, we got kids at home, we have pets at home. We can't have all that. Use our SuperFast, something that's gonna break it down without producing the heat index. And I gotta explain this to you as well. So here's what's happening in your homes today. You're pouring things down the drain lines at a hot temperature or a room temperature, but when these fluids or materials come in contact with a cold or a cool pipe, it'll harden and solidify on you right away. Now you need a proprietary formula like SuperFast, something that's gonna break it down without producing the heat index. We don't want any heat in the drain lines because it'll crack, especially if those drain lines are cold.
Yeah, and they are cold because we're in winter. So that's why you have to be really mindful of the products that you're introducing into your home. And it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when you'll have a drain line that's a little clogged, that's backing up, that isn't draining like it should.
Oh, I love
that's why you should always have this on hand. And why so many of you have this at home, why so many of you came back and gave it a perfect 5-star review. Over 1,800 of you giving it a perfect 5-star review. So you get 2 bottles. They're each 32 ounces. You get 6 applications out of each bottle. So 12 applications total. We have free shipping and handling on this. A lot of you jumping into the ordering process. So if you want to go ahead and go in, use the item number 084478. Also, too, it's not in my show, but I'd like to mention, too, if you're getting the drain cleaner, just search Professor Amos on hsn.com and get the maintenance treatment as well. Always good to have it on hand.
Yeah, this is good. I mean, no, this is great to have on hand. I mean, because it works. This is like, I would say it's a guaranteed situation. If you have a backed up drain, if you have a stinky drain, no problem. Okay, so if you're just tuning in, SuperFast is industry leading at opening your drain lines, but it's not a drain opener, it's a drain cleaner. So that means to you is it opens the drain line and more importantly, it cleans it, squeaky clean where there's nothing sticky or oily left behind. You let that break down into foam for like 10 minutes, then you run hot water, that drain line comes back squeaky clean. And when you're done, all you'll do is run hot water. Let me do that real quick. And then I want to tell you what to do about maintenance, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to stick this hose down here. And for you guys, 10 minutes, you can run hot water. And that drain line comes back squeaky clean. Look at the little bugs in there. I mean, everything is getting broke down, and within 10 minutes, everything. You run the hot water for up to 5 minutes, it'll all pass through the drain line, and that drain line comes back squeaky. Look at that, everything's passing right through there. So good.
Right.
Thank you, Professor Amos.
I know. We don't have to worry about any drain lines that are going to stay clogged or back up on us.
So, did we want to talk about the Fast PM, or we're going to come back?
Yeah, we in 1 minute.
In 1 minute, okay, cool.
1 minute,
Thank
so you can show us the other products out there.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do this one more time. When you get this home, 4 to 6 ounces, this kit is going to get you 12 applications. Remember, 12 times you can open the drain line, 12 times you can clean that drain line. No acid, no ammonia, there's no animal fat, so it's safe for any application. If you have an older home, a newer home, apartment, a condo, any kind of development that you live in, you can use this. It's not like those consumer products from the store. It's not loaded with acid. It doesn't have all that corrosive material. So yes, you can use it in the apartment, the boat, the RV. You can use it if you live at the marina. No problem. It gets the job done effectively. 12 times, 12 drain declogs.
There's a reason why we've sold in the past 15 years over 12.8 million. There's a reason why it's a customer pick with over 1,800 perfect 5-star reviews. If you want to go ahead and grab this, I really encourage you to do so. You will be so thankful because once a clog happens, you won't stress. You won't panic. You won't run to the stores and try to, do I need a mask? Try to read the back of it and everything. No. You'll have your SuperFast and you'll be taken care of. 084-478 is the item number.